everybody, it's TF2448 here, back again with another robot combat video. This is going to be one of the first videos on my channel, and basically, it's starting a series where I review, basically, series of robot combat shows. Well, they don't really have to be shows, but like, mainly series. And today, our first one is going to be Battlebots Season 1, or Battlebots Season 6, I think it is. Anyways, the 2015 season, ABC Season 1, and, yeah, so the categories we will be going over in this series will be the most destructive robot, which of course is the most destructive robot, most innovative robot, most destructive, most innovative, best overall design, and biggest driving, and best driving, I think are actual real robots in the real awards, and the Battlebots. After they do the season, they do those awards. The other awards I have are Biggest Hit Award, that is for a match. Best Flamethrower Award for a robot, because we've seen some pretty good flamethrowers in the course of robot combat seasons. Most Improved Robot Award from last season. It's pretty self-explanatory. Worst Judges' Decisions. This is going to be an actual worst judges' decision. This is going to be a really hard category, you know? You know what I mean? Best Minibot Award, because who doesn't love Minibots? Best Newcomer Award, which is kind of like Most Improved Robot, but is for rookie builders, rookie robots. Best Looking Robot Award, the Glass Cannon Award, which basically, I don't really know how to describe it. It's basically for a robot that can dish out a lot of damage, but has like a downfall, or has like a downfall or is unreliable or something. And worst matchup luck award, where they have just like the toughest strength of schedule and can't really get through it. So without further ado, let's go into it. Okay, so like I said before, we're going to be doing Battlebots Season 1, or Season 6, or ABC Season 1, the 2015 season of Battlebots. So, the first category we're going through is Most Destructive Robot Award. In the real Battlebots, this was won by Tombstone, and I agree with that. Tombstone was definitely the most destructive robot, but a few honorable mentions I'm going to put in here. That'll be for most of the awards. I'm going to put some honorable mentions thrown out there. I'm going to put some honorable mentions for this one as Ice Wave and Nightmare. Ice Wave basically for, tearing through Razorback, tearing through Chomp. And I think in a grudge match, they also tore through Hypershock pretty easily. They're just very destructive with that internal combustion engine. And we'll see in the later seasons what awards they can win. And we also have Nightmare, which, if you just watch the fight against Warrior Clan, or just watched Battlebots just before the season, you'll know how destructive Nightmare is. And yeah, he definitely deserves at least an honorable mention in this category. Most Innovative Robot Award for Season 1. I'm not sure if they did this award for Season 1, but, there isn't many robots to choose from, because it's just Season 1. Yeah, but I'm gonna put Rex in here, because it's a walker, and walkers in any form of robot combat are just innovative. For an honorable mention, I'll put in Chomp, because, yeah. Best Overall Design Award for Season 1. Now, this one's kind of cheating a little bit, but I'm going to put Bite Force because, it's the champion. Of course it's the best overall design, but, yeah, for honorable mentions, Tombstone Bronco, yeah, they're just great designs. I'm kind of cheating on that category, I don't know. Best Driving Award. This one, again, going to Bite Force, Paul Ventimiglia, just such a good driver. He can wheel that thing really well. We'll see in the later seasons. He's won 3 championships in Battlebots. It's just unbelievable. For honorable mention, I'm going to put Stinger. If you just look at their fights against Captain Shredderator, and especially against Warhead, you can just see how good they were. That makes him just a great driver. Biggest Hit Award. Now, this one, Season 1 didn't really have any, big, in-your-face hits, but One that I did find was between Tombstone and Bronco. That very last hit, that where Tombstone just explodes at the end, that I can consider for the award. But an honorable mention I'm putting is the last hit in Tombstone and Witch Doctor, the one that knocked Witch Doctor upside down and broke Tombstone's blade in half. The best flamethrower award. Now, in season 1, there weren't many robots with flamethrowers. Of course, there were Shaman, and I think Lockjaw had a flamethrower. It wasn't very good, though. Who else had a flamethrower? Complete Control, of course, but we never really got to see it in season 1. But yeah, for this one, an honorable mention, I put a Stinger. Stinger has a really good flamethrower. I really like Stinger's flamethrower. We could see in the match against, who is it? Bronco, where they're just flying through the air and whirls of fire coming out, you know? They have such a reliable flamethrower, but for the actual award, I guess I'll give it to Chomp. I mean, if you look at their battles, they are shooting out a lot of flame versus Stinger, which only had flame in one match, so yeah, Chomp wins that one. I'm skipping over the Most Improved Robot award because it's, well, Season 1, and going straight to the Worst Judge's Decision award. Now, in Season 1, surprisingly, there weren't actually that many bad judges' decisions. Season 2 is another story, but Season 1, you know. We have Plan X versus Rex, I put as the worst judge's decision. Although, I guess you could file a claim for the honorable mention, which is Overhaul versus Lockjaw, one of them. But honestly, there weren't many judge decisions in Season 1, so I didn't really have that many options. Best Mini-Bot award. Yeah, like I said, there weren't many mini-bots. There was Warrior Clan's mini-bot, which blew up, so it wasn't really useful, you know. Of course, there was Plan X's mini-bot, which weren't useful as well. But I guess the best one was Shaman. Don't know much that he did, but I guess he's the usefulest, I guess. Best Newcomer Award, again, I'm going to skip through that because it's the first season. Best Looking Robot Award. Man, Season 1 had some good looking robots. But the one that, in my opinion, takes the cake is... Some of you may disagree on this. This is a very opinionated question. But I'm going to say, actually, Hypershock. Hypershock has always looked good, but in Season 1, I really like their design with the carbon fiber. Yeah. For some honorable mentions, I put Witch Doctor, because I really love the look of Witch Doctor in this season. Very basic, but I really like it. And as well as Lockjaw. Lockjaw has always looked good. I really like Lockjaw. The Glass Cannon Award of the season. This one has to go to Nightmare. I mean, they only fought in 2 battles, but, yeah, they fought in 2 battles, and in the first battle against Warrior Clan, they got flipped upside down after annihilating a mini-bot. And in the second battle, they won in a 3-way rumble with Witch Doctor and Overall. Speaking of Witch Doctor, he's also an honorable mention here just because, well, he gets flipped over by Bronco and Tombstone and cannot get back up along. Also in the 3-way rumble, he was flipped upside down. You know what? Witch Doctor needed self-rider. Anyways, also I'm gonna put Ice Wave because they can be flipped really easily as we saw in the Ghost Raptor fight. And our last award for the day is Worst Matchup Luck Award. Now, this is kind of meh, because, Season 1, of course, had the knockout bracket, so you couldn't really, you know, decide it for them. But, I'm gonna say Witch Doctor had the worst matchup luck because they had to face Bronco, lost to Bronco by being flipped upside down, had to face Overdrive, which they did beat, but they had to face Tombstone as well. And my honorable mention will be Warhead. They had to face Stinger, and they had to face Bite Force, which were really tough matchups for them. So yeah. So that is my list for Battlebots Season 1, Discover ABC 2015 Season 6 Battlebots for people in the UK. So yeah, if you enjoyed my first actual video on this channel. It's not the channel trailer. Leave a like and subscribe to TF2448, and I will see you next time for some more robot combat videos. Have a nice day.